Top of the key for three! Splash! Big time three. Here comes Vice driving inside, stolen, picked up by Samantha Marks. Oh, man, he made it happen!
Welcome to the Coca-Cola pregame show. Now, here is the voice of KVB's WKVI Sports, Mitch Columbi.
You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Tonight, two of our area teams clash as the Culver Cavaliers host the Knox Redskins. This is Indiana High School basketball. With us tonight, breaking things down and analyzing play, our sports analyst special guest, Neil Minix. Hey, I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues. This is KVB's WKVI Sports. Welcome to John R. Nelson Gymnasium in Culver, Indiana, 46511. We are back for more, set to continue the new era of Kankakee Valley Broadcasting Sports on 99.3 FM and around the world, streaming live on WKVI.com as we get ready for our 31st basketball broadcast of the season. We have seen both of these teams in action already. We have, of course, spoken with both head coaches on the Saturday Sports Line. That's Jason Breeden of Knox and Drew Mawson of Culver. But when we look at the Cavs of Culver, head coach Drew Mawson is in his inaugural season leading the boys program. It has been a tough road for the Cavs as they went 1-9 through the first 10 matchups. Their first win of the season came on the road against Lakeland Christian, 43-32 on December 6th. The last 10 matchups leading up to tonight, they haven't gone the Cavs' way. 1-9, 2 games throughout the season that really stick out are losses to Trinity Greenlawn on December 21st before Christmas break, where they lost by 1 point, 34-31. And then on January 31st to another one of our area teams in the Oregon Davis Bobcats by 3 points, 36-33. We saw the Cavs this past Friday beat the Tri-Township Tigers here in Culver 40-21, but other than the games mentioned, the Cavs have not been able to keep games close. Something head coach Drew Mawson explained on the Saturday Sports Line a couple of weeks ago is the need to believe in the process. He stated he knew when taking the job here at Culver it would be a building process, and while it hasn't gone exactly as he had hoped for, he is staying very positive and taking this as a learning curve along with his coaching staff and team as the Cavs come into this matchup at 2-18 on the year and 0-8 in Hoosier North Athletic Conference play. Leading the team in the scoring department is freshman Braylon Jackson, averaging 7.7 points per game. Right behind him is junior Jonas McEwen, averaging 7 points per game. And then rounding out the top three is his twin brother, Caleb McEwen. He's averaging 5 points per game. No stats are listed online for rebounds, steals, or assists. But we do know the Cavs' offense is averaging 27 points per game, and their defense is allowing 50.2 points per game. With us this evening, breaking things down and analyzing play is our special guest sports analyst, is Knox Athletic Director Neil Minix. Welcome to the show, Neil.
Hey, thanks for having me, Mitch.
I'm glad you joined us.
I'm excited.
This is the first time we've had a chance. Of course, we've talked at halftime before football games, but thought you'd be perfect for this. You coached a long time at Knox.
Yeah, I was there with the girls program for 9 to 10 years, and just watching the boys throughout the years of being a coach and, just wanting to support the other teams. And then, now as athletic director, watching every game. So it's seen a lot of Knox basketball, girls and boys over the years, and, I'm happy to be here.
Well, similar to the Knox Redskins, it's been a tough road for the Cavs this season. After the rundown it just gave us, give us your thoughts.
Yeah, it's for both teams, Culver and Knox having new coaches. They come in with their new philosophies and things they want to get done. And, in that first year, as a coach, you want to try to set the rules and expectations and things like that, and get the kids to buy into what you're doing. And so far I think both of them's had some up and down games, and that's what you get from the young teams. Both teams, the inexperience of varsity time for both. Knox doesn't have a senior on the team, and we've got a freshman being the leading scorer for Culver, so young kids playing against a lot of older kids night in, night out. And Culver and Knox both have had some, if you look at their scores, they've competed well against some teams, and then other nights not so well. So should be a good matchup tonight, and see which team shows up for both Knox and Culver.
Well, we'll go ahead and turn the page and look at Knox. Redskin head coach Jason Breeden, like Neil had just said, is also in his inaugural season leading the boys program. They began their 2024-2025 journey hosting conference foe Tippecanoe Valley and fell 68-21. We saw the Redskins then host the Winnemac Warriors in the War on 35 on December 10th and fall short 56-35. They then traveled to LaVille for another conference matchup and lost, unfortunately, 65-27. We saw them again on December 20th, right before Christmas, as they hosted their heated rival of North Judson and fell 34-19. And since that time, the Redskins have gone 2-13 through the last 15 matchups. The 2 wins this season came against John Glenn, a formidable opponent, 60-50, and Pioneer. That was a big win there, 51-47 for the Redskins during that stretch, as they come into tonight's contest at 2-17 on the year and 1-4 in Indiana Northern State Conference play. Leading the team in the scoring department is Miles McLaughlin, averaging 15.7 points per game, and then right behind him is Cole Jordan, averaging 6.3 points a game, and rounding out the top 3 is Kane Weber, averaging 5 points per game. Weber leads this team in rebounds, averaging 5.3 boards per game. McLaughlin leads the team in assists, averaging 2.4 dimes per game, and leading the team in steals is also Weber. He is averaging 1.4 snags per game. The Redskin offense is averaging 35.1 points per game, and their defense at this time is allowing 55.3 points per game. You have seen many boys' games this season, being the athletic director. What's the story on this year's Redskin team in your mind?
Yeah, just the, like I said, the inexperience of not a lot of varsity experience coming back from last year. And, they battled some injuries too. You had Chase Fletcher, a promising freshman, and he's had a good season, but he was slow out of the gate because of a broken foot that he suffered in football. So, that kind of set him back a little bit. And being a freshman, not getting to get that early time, but he's coming along well and doing a nice job. And then McLaughlin, he was hurt from the football season as well. And then once he got healthy, and I think it's just the team playing together and just learning each other and things like that. And different nights you've had different kids step up, and you said Miles leading the team with around 15-16 points per game, and then on the other nights you'll have 1 or 2 more near double figures, and it's not always the same kid. So they just got to continue to play hard and try to run the offense and try to get the ball in the bucket. I know it's a simple thing that people think, if you put it in the bucket more, you'll win more. And that's the truth, though. The games they've won, they've shot well. And the games they didn't shoot well. And I think against Oregon Davis stands out to me. I think they were 4 for 31 threes. You're not going to beat a lot of teams going 4 for 31 threes. And
not this day and age.
No, and it's like give credit to Oregon Davis. They played good defense against them. So there are other teams out there, but I like the way they're playing hard. And every game you watched, even Saturday when you're at South Central, that was
great first quarter.
Yes, it was. And then second, it goes into halftime down 4. We just couldn't. Second half, third game in 4 days, and it's just
running dry.
The youth, and that's something they have to work through and fight through, and they will.
Well, and I talked with head coach Jason Breeden, and we'll hear it here in the coach's interview. I said, man, if you put 4 quarters like you did the first together, it'd be hard to beat you guys.
Yeah, and that's the first time I'd seen South Central live this year, and I was impressed.
They're pretty good.
They are. They got some shooters, and they're pretty athletic, and they're a good team.
Well, we are expecting another great evening of IHSAA boys basketball action as we appreciate you joining us on the Coca-Cola pregame show. Taste that feeling. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors. The Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report is next. You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Real magic is everywhere. It's in your mom's cooking, in 4-hour dinners with friends, in that first bite of something new, and in the fizz of a Coca-Cola. Now with so many options for less than $5, the Coca-Cola Value Collection will help you make the most out of every magic moment for so much less. Taste the magic for less with Coca-Cola.
BP gasoline with Invigorate helps clean your engine and can give you more miles per tank. Continuous use may result in the following pleasant side effects: excessive smiling, feeling more relaxed, taking more drives just because, volunteering for carpool twice in a row, and bragging to your friends about how you use our best fuel ever. To find out if BP gasoline with Invigorate is right for you, stop by your local station to discover our best fuel ever. Versus minimum detergent gas. Average restored 3 to 5 miles per tank, based on fleet testing and based on what you drive and how you drive.
High school sports brought to you by Zingo Express.
Who's in? Who's out? It's the Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report with Mitch Columbi. Mitch?
Thank you, John Thompson. The Pulaski Memorial Hospital has been serving lives of the residents of Pulaski County and the surrounding area since 1963. We certainly appreciate them supporting local high school sports and helping continue this tradition on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. We are lucky to say no injuries to report tonight, as that is our Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report. Stay tuned. We will hear from Jason Breeden of the Redskins and Drew Mawson of the Cavs after the break in the KVB Coaches Corner. You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
This presentation of our area's local high school sports is sponsored by Pulaski Memorial Hospital in Winamac. Pulaski Memorial Hospital is dedicated to providing excellent health care to improve the health and quality of life for the people and the community they serve. They will meet the community's needs and exceed their expectations by creating the best possible health care experience. For more information of the services they provide, call 946-2100.
One of our hometown businesses here in our area in Monterey, it's LAP Waste.
Being able to recycle is one of our main goals at LAP Waste. Being able to say that we only take about 8% of our trash to the dump is pretty impressive for us, and we hope to keep building on that.
We service an 80-mile circle from Monterey. If you have a small job, big job, or just have a one-time, we are here to make a difference in this area.
And that phone number, Kirby?
574-542-4019.
It's time to hear from the coaches in the KVB Coaches Corner. Here's Mitch Columbi.
All right, we are talking with Knox Redskin head coach. It is Jason Breeden. Coach, quite an impressive first quarter performance. I know the game got away from you late on Saturday against South Central, but really it feels like if the team can put 4 quarters like that together, it's going to be hard to beat you guys.
Yeah, it's kind of all about perspective. Given this year, a month ago, I would have been dying just to be tied with a team at halftime that had won 1 or 2 games, let alone a team that has a winning record. So definitely progress there in that, we competed with them for 2 quarters, and we put up 18 first quarter points. So kind of like what you said, we've proven we can have good bursts, good spurts. We're just trying to play our most complete basketball that we can at this time of year.
Yeah, you come into Culver, they're struggling right now as well, but they're coming off a win against Tri-Township on Friday. Their confidence is high right now. Jonas McEwen had a great night. What is something you've learned about Culver in preparation?
Yeah, you said it. Generally winning leads to confidence, which is a huge thing when it comes to high school kids in particular. Culver, they've only got 8 guys, but they play hard. Coach Mawson in his first year now, is late in the season, so they're a little bit more, adapting to what, he's expecting of them rather than maybe what they were a month or 2 ago. So, they're a team that's definitely improved down the stretch, and, we're going to have to be ready to play well.
Coach, I appreciate your time.
Thank you, Mitch.
Culver's Portside Marina handles all water and recreational needs. When it comes to pontoons, Godfrey leads the industry in performance and quality, and Portside Marina has them in stock. From Sanpan, Aqua Patio, Sweetwater, and Monaco pontoons, if you're looking for a family boat, Culver's Portside Marina can help. Discover the evolution of the wake boat through luxury models offered from Centurion and Supreme Surf Boats. Yamaha Wave Runners and Kawasaki jet skis are on the showroom floor waiting. Located at 514 West Mill Street in Culver. Stop in or call them at 574-842-5000. Culver's Portside Marina.
Talking with head coach of the Culver Cavaliers, it is Drew Mawson. Coach, we saw a big win last week against the Tri-Township Tigers. A bit of a confidence boost for your guys. You see another struggling team in the Knox Redskins. Of course, we saw them on Saturday. They got off to a great start against South Central in the first quarter, but really things got away for them. I expect the Redskins to come in pretty hungry, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, I think that the strugglingness between Tri-Township and Knox is a little bit different. Knox is getting better. They're real young, and those kids work really hard every day. And they do things the right way over there. Coach Breeden does a nice job. I look for it to be a pretty good battle tonight for us.
Yeah, you said you had known your battles with him prior to this here at Culver for you and Knox for him. What's something that a Jason Breeden team brings to the table that you have to be prepared for on your end? Yeah, I mean, they're going to play really hard. That's something that we've talked about before with our team is we just got to play hard. So hopefully we can match their intensity. On offense, they're going to come down. They're going to be really patient and try to get a great shot. Whatever coach wants from them. And then defensively, they'll run 2 or 3 different defenses at us. We just got to be ready to adjust and adapt to what they throw at us. Yeah, it seemed like Jonas McEwen really took a big step this past Friday. Seemed very confident out on the floor, doing very well on the inside. Do you expect him to have another good night as well as maybe some other players? I sure hope he has another big night. That's something, once you see the first one go in for a kid, it typically helps his confidence. And so hopefully he hits his first couple and that gets him going. But yeah, I mean, Braylon's been pretty steady for us the last 4 or 5 games, and then Caleb's kind of starting to figure it out. Hopefully it's not too little too late for us with the sectional next week, but those 3 are our main scorers. It's no secret. So hopefully they hit their first couple shots and get some confidence. Message to Cavalier Nation last week of the regular season. Yeah, we're getting better like we talked about on Friday. Hopefully we continue to get better tonight. We're playing hard. The kids are prepared, and hopefully we can keep getting better for the sectional next week. As always, I appreciate your time. Thanks.
Real magic is everywhere. It's in your mom's cooking, in 4-hour dinners with friends, in that first bite of something new, and in the fizz of a Coca-Cola. Now with so many options for less than $5, the Coca-Cola Value Collection will help you make the most out of every magic moment for so much less. Taste the magic for less with Coca-Cola.
All right, as we get set for Indiana High School boys basketball action, what are your keys to the game for the Knox Redskins, Neil?
For the Knox Redskins, I believe some other players need to step up with some of their scoring. Miles McLaughlin gets to 16 a game, but other teams trying to shut him down, so they got to be looking to score a little more. And then defensively, like you said, Culver in the last outing looked pretty good, so they got to make sure that their defense is able to rotate and help. And because with the struggles of scoring, you want to keep the other team down low too. So I think if they can do that, they'll give themselves a shot.
Flip sides, keys for the Cavs.
For the Cavs, kind of the same thing. A young team as well. Their leading scorer, they averaging about 8 points a game as a freshman. He's got to come in and they've played 18 to 20 games now and not act like a freshman today and kind of step up for Coach Mawson. And I think it's going to be on both sides. Just we'll see. Both teams are going to play hard. It's just who can execute better.
That is our keys to the game. Go ahead, sit back, pop open an ice cold Coke and chill. The Coca-Cola pregame show continues. Our LAP Waste starting lineups are next. You're listening to KVB's WKVR.
In 49 other states, it's just basketball. But this is Indiana. Stay tuned for more in-game action with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Hello there. Is this that Last Choice Insurance?
No, sir. This is First Choice Insurance.
You mean Second Choice Insurance?
We offer homeowners, auto, farm, commercial, life. Let us know how we can be of guidance.
Okay, I got it now. First Best Insurance.
So contact us, First Choice Insurance at 574-896-3482 at North Judson, or jingle us at 574-772-5370, and one of our wonderful local agents will take care of you.
It's time for the LAP Waste starting lineups. For the Redskins of Knox, Indiana, starting at point guard, it is Miles McLaughlin. The 2 guard is Dayton Yeck. Starting small forward tonight is Cole Jordan. The power forward is Tegan Johnson, and the center is Kane Weber. For the Cavaliers of Culver, Indiana, starting at point guard is Jonas McEwen. The 2 guard is Braylon Jackson. Starting small forward is Caleb McEwen. At the 4 is Adam Peterson. And at the 5 is Jordan Green. That is our LAP Waste starting lineups. We will be back to get set for tip-off. Hey, you are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVR.
In 49 other states, it's just basketball. But this is Indiana. Stay tuned for more in-game action with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
It takes smart planning by a skilled expert to get you just the right heating, cooling, and energy-efficient system for your home. McGrath Refrigeration can install an affordable Armstrong air system that will cut your energy costs while enhancing your comfort. You'll see the difference in your first energy bill. Give McGrath Refrigeration, your local Armstrong dealer, a call today at 574-772-3575. That's 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right. One of our hometown businesses here in our area in Monterey, it's LAP Waste.
Being able to recycle is one of our main goals at LAP Waste. Being able to say that we only take about 8% of our trash to the dump is pretty impressive for us, and we hope to keep building on that.
We service an 80-mile circle from Monterey. If you have a small job, big job, or just have a one-time, we are here to make a difference in this area.
And that phone number, Kirby?
574-542-4019.
The tradition continues with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
From John R. Nelson Gymnasium in beautiful Culver, Indiana, welcome to game number 31 of our Indiana high school basketball season between the Culver Cavaliers and the Knox Redskins. I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues here on KVB's WKVI. You can stay up to speed on local high school sports in this area by following us on social media. We are on Instagram at WKVI Sports, on X at KVB Sports, and on Facebook at Sports to the Max for all Kankakee Valley Broadcasting sports content. You can listen to us on your phone. Just go to one of our social media sites I mentioned and tap the link on our page. We are literally in the palm of your hand. Well, we are proud to let you know the public address announcer tonight in historic John R. Nelson Gymnasium is Paul Dunn. The scoreboard operator is also Paul Dunn, providing double duty. I mean, this kid does it all. In charge of the official scorebook is Stacy Jennings, and our officials for this evening are Andrew Todd, Chris Matheson, Terry Sherrill. With us tonight, breaking things down. As our sports analyst, we are honored to have special guest, Knox Athletic Director Neil Minix, on the call. We look around our area teams. The Oregon Davis Bobcats 2-18 right now. They are hosting Rochester 15-4. Could be a tough night for the Cats.
Yeah, that's a tough one. You know, late in the year like this, Rochester with 15 wins, and to go in and people preparing for sectionals and stuff, it's going to be a tough one, that's for sure.
The South Central Satellites are back in action as well tonight. They are 11-9. On the road at Westville, 12-9. That could be a really good matchup.
Yeah, I agree. Both teams playing pretty solid basketball, and anytime they get together, it's usually a kind of a rivalry a little bit, and they're probably looking forward to that game.
the Tri-Township Tigers, it's been a struggle of a season, especially since they lost their senior Dylan Stewart to that injury on his left hand. Fortunately, he'll be back to start baseball season. They're 4-16 on the road against another 4-16 school, South Newton, so it could be a win potentially for the Tigers tonight, hopefully.
Yeah, they're probably wanting to get back at it, and like you said, with the injury to Stewart, it's kind of been a tough run for them, and hoping to close out the season with a win, I'm sure.
On our other station, KVB's WYMR, that's Max 98.3 FM with Rusty Nixon. The Bremen Lions are on the road to take on one of their cross-county rivals, the Triton Trojans. They're in Bourbon, Indiana. The Lions are 10-10. The Trojans are 18-3. Could be an interesting on Max 98.3.
Yeah, it could. Triton's always a good team and have been for years. And I haven't seen them. We play them Friday night. Knox does. And but Bremen saw them, and they got their leading scores average about 23-24 a game. So yeah, they're pretty talented as well, and that should be a good one.
We always remind you to flip back and forth between 98.3 and 99.3 to stay up to speed in your local area. We look around for WKVI area teams as sectional draw was this past Sunday. We start with the West Central Trojans. They are in sectional 50 at Tri-County. They're taking on South Newton, so that could be a big win for the Trojans there. That's their first round. The second round would be the winner between DeMont or Caston. So interesting scenario though for the West Central Trojans. They could easily see themselves in a sectional championship matchup. The Jimtown sectional 34, sees the Knox Redskins awaiting the winner between LaVille and Jimtown. The Redskins don't have to take the court for sectional action until Friday next week for the semifinal round. You like that draw?
Yeah, I mean, Jimtown and LaVille are both really solid teams, but anytime you can get yourself to Friday night and they play the first game on Friday, and if they can get a win there, looking on getting to the championship. But definitely a tough call for them. But I know Coach Breeden will have his team ready, and they'll give it everything they got, no matter the outcome.
That Friday night, Bremen will be awaiting the winner between Winamac and Career Academy. We assume and hope the Warriors take care of business against Career Academy as they would then take on Bremen in the semifinal round of that Jimtown sectional. The North Judson sectional features the Culver Cavs taking on Elkhart Christian Academy in round one. Also, Oregon Davis taking on Triton. And then on Wednesday of next week, part of that quarterfinal sectional at North Judson, the North Judson Santerre Blue Jays will be taking on South Central. And then finally, our 8th area school, the Tri-Township Tigers, they drew Westville. That's going to be a tough one for first round there at the Couch sectional 49. I can share with our listeners where we will be next week. Starting on Tuesday, we'll be at North Judson to see Culver take on Elkhart Christian, and then right after that game, Oregon Davis to take on Triton. The following night on Wednesday, we will see North Judson take on South Central. Then on Friday, we'll head to Jimtown to see the Knox Redskins face either LaVille or Jimtown, and then following that game, we will see the Bremen Lions take on, we're hopeful, the Winamac Warriors. We don't know where we're going to be for our sectional championship matchup. It all depends on which one of our area teams makes it, so it could be very interesting.
Yes, like you said, that championship game, just wait and see who can get there and, try to get there and promote them on the radio.
Well, we'll go ahead and turn things over to our PA announcer here at John R. Nelson Gymnasium. It is Paul Dunn.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please rise. Gentlemen, please remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Every morning, join Rich Wallen on the WKVI Morning Show, Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. to 12 p.m. Central. You can catch local news as well for our area with Kankakee Valley Broadcasting News Director Anita Gooden, who covers news on WYMR and WKVI. Catch our stories on WKVI.com and Max983.net to stay up to speed in your local area. Well, I chatted with Rich Wallen earlier today. I didn't know you two were related.
Oh, yeah. He's my uncle. He was married to my Aunt Kathy, is my mom's sister. And so, just my uncle growing up through the years. And
radio runs in the family.
I guess so. Yep.
Well, we're so glad to have Athletic Director for Knox Community School Corporation, Neil Minix, on the call with us tonight. But all things line up for us here in Culver, as this will be our final regular season broadcast of the season. We won't be in action until next Tuesday, like I had told you prior to the national anthem. Our schedule next week, we're going to be all over the place, covering 6 of our 8 area schools just in the quarterfinal and semifinal round. So WKVI has got your back. They're going through the starting lineups. If you're just joining us, our LAP Waste starting lineups, the Knox Redskins have Miles McLaughlin at the point guard position. The 2 guard is Dayton Yeck. Starting small forward is Cole Jordan. The power forward is Tegan Johnson, and the center is Kane Weber. For the Cavs of Culver, Jonas McEwen is the point. The 2 guard is Braylon Jackson. Starting small forward is Caleb McEwen. The power forward is Adam Peterson, and the center is Jordan Green. LAP Waste is a woman-owned waste management company. Quick, reliable next-day delivery service for dumpsters and containers. Get rid of your waste as easily and efficiently as possible. Call them at 574-542-4019 and waste less with LAP Waste. Tonight's tip-off is brought to you in part by Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack in Winamac. We also appreciate them being the sponsor for the Tyler Roth WKVI Athlete of the Week Award, given out each week on the Saturday Sports Line. That's the longest-running high school sports show in Indiana, thanks to our very own Harold Welter. For the Knox Redskins, Tegan Johnson in the middle to take the tip. For the Culver Cavaliers, it will be Caleb McEwen, as it's MOT, moment of truth. Here we go.
Yep.
Our Web Printing JT Shirt Shack tip is up and away. Caleb McEwen will tip it out of bounds, and they're saying it was touched by the Redskins. My goodness. So it was tipped out of bounds by the Skins. And they're having a conversation here. It was tipped out of bounds by Caleb McEwen, so they will fix that. It is Knox Redskin basketball to start this game off here. Kane Weber to take it out. He finds Miles McLaughlin. McLaughlin then to Tegan Johnson, finds Dayton Yeck up top to Kane Weber, then swings it over far side of the floor. Tegan Johnson back up top to Miles McLaughlin. McLaughlin attacks off the glass, can't get it to go, and it's rebounded by Caleb McEwen, and he finds his brother Jonas. He'll cross the timeline, far side of the court. It is Braylon Jackson. He'll bring it up top of the key. Now he finds Jonas near side of the floor. Miles McLaughlin on him. Up top to Caleb McEwen. Now to Braylon Jackson in the paint. He will travel. He knew it immediately.
Yep. He looked to go in the middle and to pass at the same time and took an extra step.
So the Cavs will pull it back, awaiting the Knox Redskins across the timeline. We've seen the last few weeks, the Cavs especially, they don't mind pressing, but right here to start off, they want to see what the Redskins will bring. As McLaughlin will bring it across half court, he finds Kane Weber, then to Tegan Johnson. Johnson up top to Cole Jordan, then to Dayton Yeck, far corner to Miles McLaughlin, back up to Johnson, now to Cole Jordan. Fakes the 3, drives inside, little hop step, back out, Tegan Johnson, 3, and he almost had it, but it's missed, rebounded by Adam Peterson. 0-0, 1 minute is blown by here in the opening quarter. Peterson gets it to Caleb McEwen. Tegan Johnson on him, man-to-man from both teams here. It's Braylon Jackson, now up top, it's Jordan Green. Green attacking, back out to Jackson, swings it over. It's Caleb McEwen attacking in the paint, nice move, and he'll draw the foul. We'll wait to see who it's on. He'll go to the line to shoot 2 here. 33, so this will be on Kane Weber, his first tonight. And I think if you're going to try to slow this game down the way you want, if you're the Cavs, attacking the paint and getting to the line is going to be the best case scenario for the Cavs.
Yeah, I agree. Put the pressure on the Redskins, look to take it to the basket, and look to score inside and force them to play some defense.
McEwen will miss the first of 2 here, as Keener Construction is a proud supporter of all local high school sports. Call Chad Keen at Keener Construction today for all your construction needs at 574-806-1387. Let Keener Construction build you a home today. McEwen will hit the second of 2. It's 1-0. The Cavs lead with 6:35 to go in the first. McLaughlin hands off to Cole Jordan. Jordan back over to Dayton Yeck. Looks like it may be a zone here now, Coach.
Yeah, you see up top guard on the ball, and then number 10, going wing to wing.
Now back to McLaughlin. He'll pop a 3, top of the key. It's no good. Loose ball falls into the hands of Adam Peterson. So the 2-3 worked on that possession, and now here comes Caleb McEwen. He's going to attack. Gets it to Jordan Green at the short corner, near side of the floor. Picks up his dribble, back up top to Adam Peterson. Then he finds Caleb McEwen. McEwen crossing over. Now to Jordan Green. Far side of the court to Braylon Jackson. Jackson back up top to Peterson. Peterson gets it to Caleb McEwen, near side of the floor. Up top to Jordan Green. Now to Braylon Jackson on the far side. Up top to Adam Peterson. Swings around to Jonas McEwen. He overthrew him, and it's stolen by Miles McLaughlin, and he'll bring it across half court. McLaughlin far corner. Dayton Yeck pops the 3. No good, and that's what they were looking for. And a loose ball foul here on the floor as Jonas McEwen picks it up. They wanted Dayton Yeck to pop that one.
Yeah, just like last couple games, as soon as he comes in looking to shoot from the outside and try to open up the inside with knocking down some shots.
The Redskins will bring on the full court pressure here as Jonas McEwen to take it out. He finds Adam Peterson. He gets it to Braylon Jackson, and now Jackson's in trouble. He hits the deck. The ball is loose. Dayton Yeck hits the deck, and now we have a whistle here. They're saying it was last touched on him. Last touch by the Cavs. So the defense stayed strong for the Redskins.
Yeah, they did. Dayton did a nice job. Stepped in there and dove on the ground for the ball, and his momentum with the Culver guy, hands on the ball, going out of bounds, gives the ball back to the Redskins.
Yeck has it back over to Cole Jordan. Jordan assessing the D here. It's a 2-3 from the Cavs. Jordan now to the near side of the floor. Miles McLaughlin up top to Cole Jordan. Jordan swings it over to Dayton Yeck. Now entry pass short corner. Kane Weber back up to Yeck. Yeck fakes the 3. Picks up his dribble. Braylon Jackson all over him. Now back to Cole Jordan. Swings it over. Miles McLaughlin swings it back over. Dayton Yeck pops another 3. It looked good, but no. Rebounded by Jonas McEwen. And now here comes Jonas. Back over to Caleb McEwen. He's going to attack. Gets in the paint. Back out to Braylon Jackson. Near corner. They call him for a travel. He didn't set his feet.
Yeah, catches the ball, not ready to shoot. Looking like he might want to drive and decide to pull up and calls him travel right there. I think the jitters early, just trying to make something happen. And, I like Culver right now. In the 2-3, they're making Knox beat him from the outside right now.
Up top to Cole Jordan, entry pass to Tegan Johnson. Lob up to Miles McLaughlin for the alley-oop. And that's how you beat the 2-3.
That was a great look by Tegan Johnson.
2-1, the Redskins lead. They get it to the free throw line, and Miles McLaughlin runs baseline. That is how you do it right there. And on the other end of the floor, it's Caleb McEwen attacking, puts it up, no good. Fight for the rebound. Dayton Yeck has it to Miles McLaughlin. He pushes it forward to Kane Weber. Kane's attacking, spinning around. They'll call him for a charge.
Yeah, Kane picking up his second foul right there. Probably getting subbed out right now.
Yep, Kane will take a seat, and Chase Fletcher will check in.
Yeah, Kane, a little bit of foul trouble at times just because he plays so aggressive. He's a great leader for the Redskins and just goes so hard and so positive to his teammates. Just a great teammate. So him on the bench is going to hurt.
Oh, my goodness gracious. The Cavs beat the full court pressure. They get it to half court to Caleb McEwen, and then he darts it right to Jordan Green, lays it off the glass. He'll get a foul as well for the old-fashioned three-point play. They're going to call this on Tegan Johnson, his second.
Yeah. Both post players picking up 2 fouls. Not great for the Redskins right now.
Osborne Advantage Real Estate is a proud sponsor of local high school sports and would love the opportunity to make you feel right at home in Stark County. Call them today at 574-896-2567. Free throw is no good. It's tracked down by the Redskins. The Cavs lead 3-2 here. 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Oh, nice crossover. Miles McLaughlin attacks, and he'll draw the foul. He doesn't have to think twice.
No, that's a good take right there.
So McLaughlin will go to the line, and I think at times he knows he's just going to have to put his fingerprints on this ball game.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going to have to attack and look to score for sure, and he's looking to do that early.
First of 2 is good from McLaughlin, as Sideline Automotive is a hometown proud auto care shop. Recently voted Stark County's best for tires and oil changes. Call Joe today at 574-249-5537. McLaughlin hits both. 4-3 now is the score as the Redskins lead. It's looking like a good one early here. Jonas McEwen crosses half court, far corner, Braylon Jackson. Jackson back up top to McEwen. McEwen now to Caleb McEwen. Spins around the D. Back over to Jonas. Almost overthrew him. He saves it. Still has it. Here comes the double, and they're calling him for a carry. Got away from him.
Yeah, Redskins put some good pressure out high right now, and on that possession, it caused a little bit of chaos for Culver, and got trapped in the corner and gets called for a carry trying to get out of it.
The Redskins will get it into McLaughlin. 2-3 zone or back to man, it looks like, for the Cavs here.
Yep, back to man for this possession, it looks like.
As Yak has it to the near corner, it's Miles McLaughlin back up top to Cole Jordan. He's going to attack, has space, nice move. He saw he had an open lane, and he takes it. 6-3, the Redskins lead.
Yeah, it's a nice take by Cole Jordan. Early in the season he did that a little bit, and he's went away from that, but that's something I think he needs to look to do more of. Nice rotation right there.
Wow. The Cavs were in trouble at the half-court line, and Jonas McEwen gets it to Caleb McEwen, who then gets it to Jordan Green. He'll draw the foul, go to the line, but he couldn't get it to go, so 2 free throws here for Mr. Green. L&D Farms is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They are no stranger to hard work and dedication and recognize the structure and discipline that goes into playing sports and being part of a team. L&D Farms wishes all local teams good luck this season. Green's first of 2 is good. Second is on the way, and it is a miss. Long rebound tracked down by Chase Fletcher. Keeps it 6-4, the Redskins lead. Fletcher crosses the timeline, gets it back to Miles McLaughlin. He has space. He's going to attack, dump off to Tegan Johnson! Off the glass is no good, but he draws the foul. And the Redskins are getting the mojo going here.
Yeah, that was a nice look by McLaughlin and a great cut by Tegan Johnson. And found him and finds himself the free throw line.
So Johnson at the line to shoot 2. Local Union USW 9551 is a proud sports sponsor of local high school sports. They sure do believe in the future of these young adults and wish them luck as they take on their opponents this season. Johnson's first of 2 is good, making it 7-4. He has an opportunity to make it a 4-point ball game, and he'll miss it short. Rebounded by Drake Zorich with the help of Caleb McEwen. And here comes Caleb, dancing around with Yak. Picks up his dribble, back over to Jonas, now to the far corner. Braylon Jackson. Jackson, skip pass, stolen by Miles McLaughlin. One-on-one, and he will lay it in confidently. 9-4, 5-point lead. The Redskins are looking good here.
Yeah, it was a good anticipation by Miles McLaughlin on that long pass.
Entry pass to Drake Zorich, skip pass far corner. Braylon Jackson, he'll lose it. Goes out of bounds, turnover by the Cavs. And now we'll see if the Redskins can pounce on this opportunity here. The way they started that game against South Central, the confidence was so high, it just got away from them there in the second half, and now a real opportunity to get in the win column again here for the Redskins tonight, as here's a 3 near corner. Splash, Chase Fletcher, and it's enough to have head coach Drew Mawson call the timeout. He's seen enough. 12-4, the Redskins lead here.
Yeah, it's a nice look. Chase Fletcher ready to shoot from the corner, and he's one I talked about earlier about slow start with a broken foot, and he's been doing real well lately.
Well, this is exactly the start the Redskins needed. We saw this past Saturday, and like head coach Jason Breeden had talked about, it's about putting a full 4 quarters together. And if you have a quarter like this or like this past Saturday, put it all together a full game, it's going to be hard to beat you.
Yeah, for sure. Right now started off a little at the beginning, some fouls, but that pressure up top has been the difference right now. They're caused a little chaos on the offense for the Cavs, and not letting them get comfortable, and then just knocking down shots on the other side.
Yeah, the Redskins are in man, but they are definitely helping and closing those passing lanes off. As here back in action, the Cavs have it as Braylon Jackson skip past far corner. Jonas McEwen fakes the 3, drives baseline, picks up his dribble. Here comes the double, and the Cavs will throw it away. No, off the leg of a Redskin here. So that means it stays here. Cav basketball. Caleb McEwen to take it out. Stack play. He gets it to Jonas. Dayton Yeck all over him. Jonas dribbles. Picks up his dribble. Back up top to Adam Peterson. Minute 40 to go here in the first. 12-4, the Redskins lead. Jonas, skip pass near corner. Braylon Jackson. Braylon, he'll get it to the near corner. Caleb McEwen. Now he drives inside. Dump off to Drake Zorich. He's doubled. Gets rid of it. Thrown away. Stolen by Dayton Yeck, and he gets it to Chase Fletcher.
Yeah, that pressure's
all over.
Like I said, yes, it is, and that's a good pass, but just couldn't hang on to it.
Oh my! Chase Fletcher, another three, no good. Rebounded though by Cole Jordan, and he'll get it back to Miles McLaughlin, who's doubled, and they'll call a jump ball here as Braylon Jackson and Jonas McEwen just collapsed on Miles. It'll be a turnover for the Redskins. The Cavs have it now.
Yeah, Cavs switched in between zone and man, keeping the Redskins off balance a little bit, and they got to be a little more patient and try to get the ball in the right spots.
Oh no, the Cavs will throw it away again. Jonas McEwen tried to find Braylon Jackson on the near side of the floor, and it slips through his hands, and Jordan Green will check in for Jonas McEwen here. So some costly turnovers for the Cavs has allowed the Redskins to kind of have their way in this quarter.
Yeah, they're ended on a 12-4 now, and
oh wow. Dump off inside to Tegan Johnson by Cole Jordan is no good. He had a good move, but here's on the other end, almost stealing it again, are the Redskins. They tried to find Adam Peterson, and Cole Jordan got in there and tipped it out of bounds.
Yeah, that was a nice move by Tegan. Just couldn't finish the basket, but a real nice move to get that look.
Cavs get it in, and it's tipped out again by the Redskins.
The Redskins being very active on defense right now.
They came to play tonight. And now for the Cavs, we will see number 32. That is Colton Howard check in for Jordan Green. Sideline out of bounds play. Braylon Jackson gets it into Caleb McEwen. Here comes the double. Back to Braylon near corner. Driving baseline. Dump off to Colton Howard. Slips through his hands. Stolen by Dayton Yeck. He's leading the charge. Taking on one. Cav off the glass is no good. He'll draw the foul. Dayton Yeck. He shows us more and more why he's an up-and-comer for these Redskins.
Yeah, he's done a really nice job. I think over the weekend he was 8 for 12 threes against Wheeler and South Central, and it's incredible. His defense is what's impressing me tonight.
Yeah, Yeck, he is scrambling to the ball well. Him and Miles McLaughlin are kind of doing a good job up top, along with Chase Fletcher. And the first free throw is no good from Yeck, as Reynolds Funeral Home of Hamlet and Coots Lake have been proud supporters of local high school sports since 1952. Contact them today at 574-867-3321 for Hamlet or 574-586-2120 for Coots Lake. Second free throw from Yeck is good, making it 13-4. Last 36 seconds of the first quarter here. Another great start for the Redskins. Jonas McEwen crosses half court, gets it to Adam Peterson, then back to Jonas, then back to Adam. Adam back to Jonas, almost threw it away, but he saves it. He'll split the defenders, gets inside, off the glass. Jonas McEwen, oh man.
That was a real nice take by McEwen right there, and a nice finish as well.
Wow. Last 10 seconds now for the Redskins. It's Miles McLaughlin looking at that 2-3. Gets it to Cole Jordan. Fakes left, goes right, gets in the paint. Ripped away by Adam Peterson. Last 4 seconds. Jonas has it. He'll have to half court. Heave. No good. And that will be the end of the first quarter. 13-6. The Knox Redskins lead the Culver Cavaliers.
On the way home from the game, a deer jumps in front of your truck. And now you've got to get that truck repaired. Make it easy on yourself. Take it to Mark's Body Shop. Mark's has done expert auto body service since 1998 and will work with you and your insurance provider for collision repair, custom body paint, and insurance work. And all work guaranteed by owner Mark Schell. Mark's Body Shop, proud to support high school sports. 772-7003.
In 49 other states, it's just basketball. But this is Indiana. Stay tuned for more in-game action with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
When you grow up on the land, you have an appreciation for it. When you grow up and work on a family farm, on land that is shared by members of a family, all working together as a team, that appreciation grows even more. They know what it's like to work as a team to get the job done. At Lawrence Farms of Knox, Todd and Josh Lawrence and family support the local high school teams and wish them success all through the season.
Back at John R. Nelson Gymnasium, the Knox Redskins on the road beating the Culver Cavaliers 13-6. Mitch Columby, along with special guest Knox Athletic Director Neil Menix, on the call. We go to the second quarter as the Redskins will start with the ball. It's Miles McLaughlin bringing it forward to Dayton Yeck. Now to the near corner, Chase Fletcher. He's driving baseline, tried to dump off, but the double came. Then back to Bryson Vanice, who checked in a few moments ago. Swings it up top to Dayton Yeck. Yeck now to Miles McLaughlin. He drives baseline. Here comes the double. Back up top to Vanice. Swings it up top to Fletcher, then over to Yeck. Inside to Tegan Johnson. Back up top to Yeck. Now to Vanice. Now to Tegan Johnson. Then to Dayton Yeck. Then hands off to Miles McLaughlin. Thought about a three, but no. He's driving baseline off the glass. Miles McLaughlin all over this game and looking strong. The Cavs bring it forward. It's Jonas McEwen to Adam Peterson. Then back to Jonas. They almost lost it. He saves it. Then to the far corner. Drake Zorich. Zorich skip pass. Adam Peterson now to the near corner. Caleb McEwen pops the three. Splash! Big three and a big moment. The Cavs needed that one. 15-9 now.
Yeah, it's a good look. You know, the Redskins with their defense trying to pressure the ball, and that was a nice find, and he drills it out of the corner.
On the other end of the floor, McLaughlin had a good look at the hole. Couldn't get it to go off the glass. Now the Cavs push it forward to Drake Zorich inside. Back out far corner. Jonas McEwen back to Zorich, short corner. Then up top to Peterson. Peterson gets rid of it to Jonas McEwen. Then back to Peterson. Peterson, almost stolen by Dayton Yeck. He tips it back court. Terry Sherrill, I like his animations. He's good.
Yeah, he's been around a bit.
He has. It's Jonas McEwen near corner now. Looks inside, nothing there to Colton Howard. Then back up top to Adam Peterson, and a reach-in foul will be called.
That'll be his second foul for Chase Fletcher. So we got three with 2 fouls apiece now.
The defensive guards for the Redskins are really up on pressuring the guards for Culver. They've been able to get away unscathed, really.
Yeah. Yep.
Just kind of keeping them honest here. And now Jonas McEwen will have it. The help comes. Here comes Jonas. Gets it to Drake Zorich, far corner, and he will travel. We talked about it last week. Interesting story about Drake Zorich as he wrestled, and at the end of the wrestling season, he said, hey, I'll play some basketball. So he joined the Cavs just a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you'll take him, you know. To be able to be wrestling and doing basketball, and that's good for him.
Far corner, the Redskins have it. This is number 32, Connor Linehart, up top to Bryce Vanice. Back to Linehart. Then to Chase Fletcher, then to Yeck, then to Vanice near corner. Back to Miles McLaughlin. He's going to pop a three. Couldn't get it to go. Last touch by Chase Fletcher. I think the Redskins thought it was out on Caleb McEwen.
Yeah, from our angle, you know, it's hard to see. Both of them swiped at the ball, and yeah, he's down there, probably better angle than we are. But I agree with you.
It looked like Caleb.
Yep, it looked like he knocked it out, but give it to the Cavs.
Far corner, McEwen has it, then swings it up to his brother Jonas. Travels. And I think head coach Drew Mawson can't believe it. He's kind of struck by that. Kind of dumbstruck by it. He can't believe they called that. I don't know if he moved his pivot foot or what, but the official says that Jonas McEwen travels. So the Knox Redskins have it here, up by 6 with 5:20 to go in the first half. Mitch Columby along with Neil Menix. We're so glad you joined us. As McLaughlin gets in, back out. Cole Jordan pops the three ball. Splash.
That's a nice look by Miles. Cole Jordan from the corner. Nice looking shot. He's ready to shoot. As soon as he called it, let it go.
Zorich has it for the Cavs in the far corner. Back up top to Braylon Jackson. Miles McLaughlin on him. Braylon. Then to Jonas McEwen, extended wing in front of the Redskins bench. Skip pass far corner. Caleb McEwen pops another three. Caleb McEwen, and they're trading buckets in John R. Nelson Gymnasium. The Redskins have it. It's Miles McLaughlin. Entry pass into Linehart. Back out, McLaughlin fakes the three, drives inside. They're calling a 3-second violation.
Yeah, looks like on Connor Leinhart, staying in the lane a little too long. Yeah, it's a nice three from Culver over in the corner. It seems like both times his threes, they needed Caleb at 2 different times. Hits big three from the corner when they needed it.
Well, and to respond after Cole Jordan, that keeps the Cavs within 6 here. 18-12, the Redskins lead. 4:15 to go in the first half. Peterson splits the defenders, gets inside, back out near corner. Caleb McEwen, in and out. That was a heat check and rebounded by Connor Leinhart on the inside, and reaching in is Adam Peterson fighting for the rebound. A foul is called on him. That will be his first. Peterson. So 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Miles McLaughlin brings it forward. Crossing over Jonas McEwen. He has space off the glass. No one was helped side, and Miles just went right around Jonas. Back to an 8-point lead for the Redskins.
That's a nice take by Miles. He's looking to be aggressive to the basket, and so far it's working for him.
Caleb McEwen is feeling confident.
Yeah, he is.
Step back 17-footers, no good. Rebounded by Cole Jordan, though. Here come the Redskins. McLaughlin crosses the timeline. Gets to the right elbow, back out, 3-ball, Chase Fletcher, splash!
That's his second of the game. That's big for him. Like I said, he all year long just dealing with injury, and he's had times where he looked good, and then other times you could tell he'd been a little rusty from not playing, but he's having a good game tonight.
You got to feel good if you're the Redskins. This first half has been the way you exactly want it to go.
Yes, yeah.
The Cavs, on the other hand, are fighting. Entry pass to Drake Zorich at the low block. Couldn't get it to go, and it's rebounded by Cole Jordan. Great defense, kept his arms high and straight. And now here comes Miles McLaughlin. Oh, he tried the crossover, stolen by Jonas McEwen. Here comes Jonas, 3-on-2. Dump off to Colton Howard. Floater's no good. Rebounded by Connor Leinhart. Pushes it forward to Miles McLaughlin. Here comes Miles, 1-on-1. Oh, blocked by Caleb McEwen to Colton Howard. Oh, man.
Yeah, he read that. Miles trying to step through with a little Euro, and he did a nice job of reading it and got good hand on it and blocked it.
McEwen back up to Jonas. He'll pop a 3. No good. And the rebound falls into the hands of Miles McLaughlin here. McLaughlin pushes it forward to Dayton Yeck. Wide open 3. No good. And it's rebounded by Colton Howard to Caleb McEwen. You could tell Yeck was upset with himself on that one. He wanted it. Sometimes when you're left that wide open, it's almost surprising to yourself.
Yes.
Far corner, Drake Zorich has it for the Cavs. Up top to Adam Peterson. Swings it near corner. Caleb McEwen, 3. No good. Rebounded by slips through Colton Howard's hand, and it gets to Connor Leinhart. He gets it to Miles McLaughlin, and now here comes Miles. McLaughlin crosses the timeline. Top of the key. Ooh. Almost stripped away, but saved by Chase Fletcher. Fletcher back up top to Dayton Yeck. Yeck back to Fletcher. Man-to-man from the Cavs here. Then to Connor Leinhart. Then to Miles McLaughlin attacking. Fakes once, gets him in the air. And he goes on the second as Caleb McEwen blows by. 25-12, the Redskins in control.
Yeah, another nice take by Miles McLaughlin, and he's going to keep doing it until they can stop it, it looks like.
They tried to get it to the near far corner, Caleb McEwen, and it slips through his hands, stolen by the Redskins. Here's Chase Fletcher getting it to Miles. Skip pass near corner, Dayton Yeck, another 3. No good. Rebounded by Connor Leinhart. Back to Yeck. He's attacking. Back up top. Miles McLaughlin fakes the 3, drives inside, jump step off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Drake Zorich. Under a minute to go here in the first half. Peterson will bring it forward. He finds Jonas McEwen. Far corner, Caleb McEwen. Here comes the double. Gets rid of it at the short corner. Entry pass. It is Drake Zorich. He misses it off the glass. Rebounded by Cole Jordan up to Miles McLaughlin. Miles attacking. He'll bring it out far corner. Wide open. Thought about a 3, but no. Back to Connor Leinhart. Skip pass far side of the floor. It's Chase Fletcher. Fakes the 3. That got Caleb McEwen in the air. He attacks, and then a foul is called on the inside. We'll see who it's on here. Yep, Caleb McEwen. That's his second. Stops the clock at 26.8 seconds to go here in the first half, as this broadcast is brought to you in part by Woodlawn Health, earning the right to care for you, your family, and community. We appreciate their support of all local high school sports. Fletcher hits the first of 2 as Carrie Block and all of the local agents at First Choice Insurance in North Judson and Knox are proud supporters of high school sports and are here for all your insurance needs. Call 574-896-3482 for North Judson or 574-772-5370 for Knox. Fletcher hits them both. Did he hit one or both?
He hit both.
He hit both, so it makes it 27-12 now. Last 22 seconds of the first half. McEwen then gets it to Adam Peterson. Peterson tried to get it to Drake Zorich. It's stolen, stripped away by the Redskins. I think Chase Fletcher got in there, and then the dump-off pass to Miles McLaughlin is no good. Couldn't get it to go. Colton Howard didn't know how much time was left. He chucked a half-court shot, saved by the Redskins. Last 2 seconds. It's Connor Leinhardt for 3, and it's no good. And that will be the end of the first half. If Colton Howard knew how much time he had, right as he shot it, he knew, oh, man.
Yeah, as soon as he looked up, you could tell he tried to pull it back. It's a little too late. But that was a great find by Cole Jordan, and Miles couldn't get it to go in. And, Redskins, that defense of out here pressuring out high, a little bit of zone trap they're running, has caused some chaos, and that's led to some offense for them.
Well, it's been all Redskins here in the first half, 27-12. They lead the Culver Cavaliers on the road here at John R. Nelson Gymnasium. We'll take a break and come back. We'll break down this first half with Knox Athletic Director Neil Minix up next in the KVB Halftime Show. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
At First Farmers Bank and Trust, we know that when agriculture thrives, we all do. It's the heart and grit of our agricultural communities that keep the crops coming in and the livestock cared for day and night. That's why we build financial solutions around the needs and schedules of our ag clients. I'm Isaac Blue, ag banker at Knox, North Judson, and Culver. If you're looking for a financial partner that has over 135 years experience in understanding and supporting agriculture, I'd like to hear from you. Let's harvest success together. First Farmers Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal opportunity lender.
Howard's Marathon in Winamac has a reputation built on getting things done right. With 30 years experience as an ASE Master Auto Technician, Dean Wentz is the right choice for the auto repairs or service. From auto computer diagnostic checks to new batteries and tires, they can take care of it all. Howard's Marathon is a proud supporter of area high school sports and wishes all teams a great season. Howard's Marathon, 121 South Monticello Street in Winamac. Call 574-946-6894.
27-12's the score as the Knox Redskins lead the Culver Cavaliers here in the KVB Halftime Show. I'm Mitch Columby. The tradition continues here on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. I am accompanied by special guest sports analyst, Knox Athletic Director Neil Minix. Great first half for the Redskins.
Yeah, it was. The defense, like we said, the pressure defense going to that trap really helped out. Guys just using their athleticism and trying to trap and make Culver throw long passes has worked out, where guys anticipating on the backside have jumped in passing lanes and led to offense for the Redskins.
That zone trap, let's talk about it. How would you what would you really call that? Is it a 1-2-2?
Kind of like a 1-2-2 a little bit, just Dayton Yek out pressuring the ball, and then when they throw to one of the corners, you have one of your wings come up and take that and the rotation behind it. But I like it. It's one of those things, Coach Breeden through the year, just trying out a couple different things, and realizes here, it's let's try this, and they tried it, and it's worked so far.
It's working, and then the Cavs on the other end, they're kind of going back and forth between 2-3 zone and man, and it seems like the moments that man the Redskins were able to attack that man no problem.
Yeah, they were. Miles McLaughlin with his athleticism getting to the basket, he's hard to stay in front of, and so he's putting a little pressure on them, and someone having to step over and take him, and it's leaving other guys open. But, unofficially, of course, but I had Miles for 12 points in the first half, Cole Jordan with 5, Chase Fletcher 8 points, first half. He had a great first half.
Yeah.
Good for him, and he's been working hard, and he did a nice job. And then I have Dayton Yek 1 for 2 from the line, and Tegan Johnson's 1 from 2 from the line for sure for the Redskins. And then for Culver, you have McEwen. He has the 2 threes for him, and then he had a free throw, so he's leading them with 7 points. And then his brother. Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
So sorry, yeah, he has 2, and then Jordan Green has 3 points for the Cavs. So I have with that trap, I have Culver with 10 turnovers that first half. Redskins have 4,
which is good.
Yeah, and Redskins did this all with Kane Weber on the bench. He
that
went
is right. He got into
foul trouble, and like I said, Kane's just a kid. You'd love to have on your team. He's just a great teammate. Does all the little things well, and just a good kid. And when he's on whether it's the football field, basketball court, or baseball field, just a great teammate. And they need his leadership out there. So they'll have him for the second half.
Last Tuesday, we were here to see the Cavs host the North Judson Sandpaper Blue Jays. The Cavs only had 1 point the entire first half. It was a little different in the sense of they couldn't get shots to fall. Tonight, the Redskins aren't even allow them to get shots off.
Yes, yeah, that defense is, when they did hit the threes, it was good ball rotation by Culver, and it got through, and Knox tried to get a hand on it and didn't, and then an extra pass got it to a corner, and that's how 2 open threes from the corner. But yeah, the nice drive early in the game from Jonas McEwen.
Yeah.
He had that nice drive through the lane. Yeah. But other than that, it's been difficult to get shots.
And you talk about coming out of the second half for the Knox Redskins. I mean, I'd stay with that zone trap, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would too. Stay with it until they show they can beat it. And I bet Coach Mawson now is probably drawing up something on the board of how to beat that. Get the ball middle, and then they've had that backside open a couple times. It's just with Knox's speed, they haven't been able to get it there. Yep.
And then on the other end of the floor, you talk about the Cavs defensively. You kind of went at the Redskins 2-3, which we saw earlier on in the season. The Redskins were having some trouble, but since that time, they've picked up and learned how to beat a 2-3. You saw Johnson flash his high post, and then running baseline is Miles McLaughlin. So the Redskins are showing the growth here in this season from where they were at the beginning.
Yeah, they got that baseline runner, and Redskins are doing a good job, get it middle and then get it to that guy, to the baseline runner when someone's in a 2-3 against you, and they're working hard to get to their spots, and I agree with you. I think it's probably something Coach Breeden, after watching film, went back the OD game. I'll go back to that one of settle them for threes. Like, we don't want to do that. That's not a high percentage shot. So let's work to get the ball high post and then look opposite to block. And they've done that tonight, and they've had some good passes there and some good finishes in that offensive set.
Well, the Redskins are taking charge in this game against the Culver Cavs. Of course, the history between these two teams, the Redskins and the Cavs, have always played each other, haven't they?
Yeah.
It's a long history.
Yeah, years ago, it's been a long time. But when I was in high school, we were same conference as well back then at the Northern State. Sitting here looking at the gym, they've done some great things over here.
Isn't it amazing?
Oh, it looks great. They've, just in the last couple of years, put this floor in, redid bleachers, and then even the ceiling, taking out those. It makes it look a lot bigger in here. And I like what they've done. And I don't know if you've been in the locker rooms, but just from, coaching, and then Coach Zahner actually gave me a tour of where the football guys are and stuff.
Sure.
It looks great. Yeah, so facilities around here is looking really good.
Well, we'll take a quick break and come back. The Knox Redskins lead the Culver Cavs 27-12 here in the KVB halftime show with special guest sports analyst, Knox Athletic Director Neil Minix. I'm Mitch Columbi. We'll be back after this.
I wanted to do something in medicine, but podiatry really was exactly what I wanted. It had a lot of the patient interaction, but I also was able to do a lot of procedures and surgery, which is also what I wanted. So it was kind of the best of both worlds that you don't find in a lot of other medical careers.
Please call 574-223-9393 for all your podiatry needs to schedule your appointment. Woodlawn Health, earning the right to care for you and your feet.
Do you know what to do when you see a down power line? The answer is very simple. Stay far away. The folks at Kankakee Valley RAMC want you to know that down power lines can be very dangerous. Even if they come off the power pole, they still may be energized. Call 911 and wait for instructions from the fire department or power company. The folks at Kankakee Valley RAMC want to keep you safe.
Printing and JT Shirt Shack in Winamac is proud to be part of the broadcast this evening. Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack provides all your printing, screen printing, apparel, and embroidery needs. Call 574-946-3551 and ask for Tina if you want to look cool like the KVB crew. Mark's Body Shop in Knox is also proud to be part of the broadcast this evening. If you ever need collision repair, contact Mark at 574-772-7003. Redskins 27, Culver 12. Cavs Skins second half action on the way.
In 49 other states, it's just basketball. But this is Indiana. Stay tuned for more in-game action with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
The key to high-yielding crops is accurate and dependable soil testing. This is Andy Awald of Farm Fertilizers and Seeds. Having the right information to make the most profitable fertility decisions is what Image Services from Farm Fertilizers and Seeds is all about. We combine cutting-edge technology and computerized record-keeping with a common-sense approach to soil sampling and fertilizer recommendations. Whether it be by management zone for field-level applications or grid-based for variable rate applications, count on Image Services by Farm Fertilizers and Seeds for your soil service needs this fall.
Kankakee Valley Broadcasting, bringing you Indiana high school basketball on 99.3 FM, The Valley.
Back at John R. Nelson Gymnasium, we go to the second half to start the third quarter. The Cavs will have it. They are trailing the Knox Redskins 27-12. Mitch Columbi along with Neil Minix. We're so glad you've joined us here on KVB's WKVI. The Cavs have it. It's Jonas McEwen to Adam Peterson, and we are underway here in the third.
Knox comes out in a 2-3 zone to start the second half, something we didn't see in the first half.
Change up here. Throwing the Cavs for a loop, but now Jonas McEwen will pop a three. No good. Long rebound. Dayton Yeck has it, and that's what the zone wants.
Yep.
So now here come the Redskins. It's Cole Jordan bringing the ball forward. Braylon Jackson on him, man-to-man from the Cavs here. Right far elbow, it is Kane Weber. He's starting the second half here. And now near corner, it's Miles McLaughlin spinning around, getting in the paint, puts up a shot. Can't rattle around, and it's rebounded by Braylon Jackson to Jonas McEwen. McEwen will have it. He gets it to Adam Peterson, then swings it back to Jonas. Zone from the Knox Redskins is stalling these Cavs. Back to Peterson. A little taste of their own medicine here. Now to Jordan Green, then back to Peterson. Swings it over, far side of the floor. It's Braylon Jackson. Back to Peterson. A lot of standing around here, Neil. It's not good for the Cavs.
Yep.
Peterson back over to Braylon Jackson. Far corner, back to Peterson. They're not moving. Then to Jordan Green, back to Peterson. Now an entry pass to Jonas McEwen. Back out to Braylon Jackson. He'll pop a three. No good. Ooh. And it goes through the hands of Kane Weber and Drake Zorge. They're saying last touch by the Redskins. It stays here.
Yeah, they're in the zone. I don't think they expected that coming out. And
a little stunned.
Yeah, just kind of just passing the ball around right now. But that was a good look inside.
Near corner, Drake Zorich up top to Jonas McEwen. Then over to Braylon Jackson. Up top to Adam Peterson. Peterson back over to Braylon Jackson. Deep three on the way. And it rattles around for Braylon Jackson. He had the space. It was a deep shot.
Yeah, it was a nice look. He got a look on the possession before that as well and missed it. And that one he knocked down.
27-15, the Redskins lead. It's Cole Jordan back over to Kane Weber. Near side of the floor to Dayton Yeck. Up top to Tegan Johnson. Then back to Cole Jordan. Fakes left, goes right. Hands off Miles McLaughlin. Wide open three ball. Can't go. Rebounded by Braylon Jackson. Jackson, he'll push it forward to Jonas McEwen. They cross the timeline. Yak all over him. Then back over to Adam Peterson. Then back far corner, Braylon Jackson. Entry pass. They went back to that trap zone, coach, and it worked. Stolen by the Redskins, and now a foul is called here on Adam Peterson. That is his second. So they switch from the 2-3 zone. They go back to that 1-2-2 trap there.
Yeah, that's a nice job by Kane Weber. He read it and went down, got the ball, falling out of bounds, and throws it, and ended up getting a call for a foul.
The Redskins are just so active on the defensive end tonight. Leinhardt has it to the near corner. It's Miles McLaughlin back up to Tegan Johnson, then swings it over to Dayton Yeck. Yeck back up top. Cole Jordan Back over to Connor Leinhardt, then to Tegan Johnson, then to Dayton Yeck near corner. Adam Peterson on him. Up back to Cole Jordan, then to Miles McLaughlin. He gets around Jonas. Far corner three from Dayton Yeck on the way. No good. Loose ball. The Cavs try to save it, and it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, went man-to-man. Culver in man-to-man now, and Miles McLaughlin found an opportunity to drive, and help had to come and gets a kick out to Dayton with a good look and just couldn't knock it down right now.
Weber will check out. Weber will check in. Leinhardt will check out. The Redskins are in all red with white trim. The Cavs are all white with black trim. And here's a lob up to Miles McLaughlin for the alley-oop. That's their second alley-oop tonight for the Redskins.
Yeah, that's a nice look by Cole Jordan out of bounds play and open Miles in the middle of the lane.
That trap is causing the Cavs problems as Jordan Green saves it from going out of bounds at the far corner. He then gets it to Adam Peterson, who'll bring it back up top, picks up his dribble. Oh, man, he tried to get it to the far corner. Jordan Green, and Tegan Johnson tips it out of bounds.
Yeah, Tegan Johnson did a nice job. Read that pass going down the baseline and to the corner and got his hand on it and couldn't get possession of it, knocks it out of bounds.
Peterson to take it out. He finds Drake Zorich. Oh, no. He threw it right to Cole Jordan, and here comes Cole, who read the passing lane well. Puts up a shot, short corner, no good. Rebounded by Adam Peterson. Peterson back to Braylon Jackson to bring it forward. 4:30 to go here in the third. 29-15. The Redskins lead the Cavs. Now it's Adam Peterson, top of the key. Three. Cash money. The senior Adam Peterson, the lone senior on this Cavs team. And now it's 29-18. Miles McLaughlin dancing around, attacking, and he'll draw the foul and go to the line. He just knows when to take over. So he'll go to the line to shoot two. Welcome Matt Real Estate, our proud sponsors of local high school sports. They take care of agriculture, residential, and 1031 exchanges. Call them at 574-896-5138. McLaughlin hits the first of two, as today's broadcast is also brought to you in part by First Farmers Bank and Trust, providing state-of-the-art banking with old-fashioned service. We thank them for supporting local high school sports. Second free throw is missed. The Cavs can't track it down, and the Redskins have it. It's Miles McLaughlin now, crossing over Jackson, picks it up at the left elbow. Gets rid of it to Dayton Yeck, short corner, back to Cole Jordan. Jordan attacking Colton Howard, puts up a shot off the glass. Strong move by Cole Jordan.
Yeah, it's a nice move by Cole.
Cavs have it. It's Adam Peterson to Braylon Jackson to Colton Howard into the far corner. Jordan Green's three is in and out. Rebounded by Kane Weber to Miles McLaughlin. Here comes Miles. Far corner, Tegan Johnson back up top to Cole Jordan. He'll pop it from the free throw line. No good from 15. Rebounded by Braylon Jackson, and here comes Braylon pushing it forward, crosses half court, gets it to Adam Peterson.
Yeah, a little too soon. Didn't get quite across half court and get back court right there.
And it's been moments like that. The Cavs are shooting themselves in the foot tonight.
Yeah, yep.
There's not six.
So now the Redskins will have it here. Kane Weber will get it into Miles McLaughlin. Nope, still haven't had Jordan Green check out quite yet. The five for the Cavs are Caleb and Jonas McEwen, Drake Zorich, Adam Peterson, and Colton Howard. The five for the Redskins are Miles McLaughlin, Cole Jordan, Dayton Yeck, Kane Weber, and Tegan Johnson. And a loose ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay here, Redskin basketball.
Yeah, looking to try to get it to Miles McLaughlin down on the post and trying to use them anywhere they can, and Culver did a nice job knocking out of bounds.
McLaughlin has it. Jonas McEwen on him. He's going to spin around on McEwen, puts a shot fading away from about 5 feet out in the paint. It's no good, and rebounded by Adam Peterson. He's got a few rebounds tonight.
Yeah, he does.
Smallest guy on the court. And now here's Jonas McEwen. Skip past far corner to his brother Caleb. Caleb, skip pass back to Jonas. Short corner, drives in, fakes once, gets Kane Weber in the air, and he will go off the glass. A nice move by Jonas McEwen.
Yeah, it was a great move by Jonas. Cutting to the basket, they gave him the ball, and the head fake gets Weber off his feet and was able to lay it in.
McLaughlin attacking, dump off to Kane Weber. The double Kane, he almost lost it. Stolen by Colton Howard. He tried to find Tegan Johnson, and here comes Colton one-on-one. Euro left-handed, no good. Rebounded by Adam Peterson. His putback's no good. And a fight for the rebound. Has a foul on the inside here. On the floor, Terry Sherrill says. It's on Dayton Yeck here. Wow. So Jordan Green will check in for Colton Howard. The Redskins will have Dayton Yeck and Kane Weber check out. Connor Leinhart and Chase Fletcher will check in. Caleb McEwen kicks it up top to Jonas McEwen. 2:20 to go in the third. Cavs trail by 12 here, 32-20. Peterson, then to Drake Zorich. Back in that 2-3 are the Redskins. It's Jonas McEwen, entry pass to Caleb in the paint, has space, puts up a shot from about 10 feet out, and he gets it to go. That's what you got to do, and a nice move there. 10-point ball game, 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, he did a nice job getting to the middle of that zone, and they got him the ball and was able to hit about a 6-foot shot right there.
Chase Fletcher, top of the key, swings it around the world, far corner now to Miles McLaughlin, then back up top to Cole Jordan. Now to Connor Leinhart, then back to Cole. Cole over to Tegan. Johnson to the far corner. Chase Fletcher driving baseline. Dump off to Connor Leinhart. Back up top. Cole Jordan. 3. Splash. Cole Jordan.
That was great ball rotation. Chase tries to drive baseline, gets cut off, and it makes a nice pass to Leinhart, and then he kicks it over to Jordan for a wide open shot.
Good ball movement. And now on the other end is good ball movement from the Cavs. The dump off to Drake Zorich is no good. Loose ball goes out of bounds. And they say it stays here. Last touch by the Redskins. Yeah, you talk about that ball movement for the Redskins. That is beautiful.
Yeah, it was. So Cole has feet ready to shoot. Leinhart did a nice job of getting the ball to him after, like I said, Chase trying to be aggressive, get to the basket, cut him off, made the right pass, and then Leinhart made the right pass, and Cole knocked it down.
Jordan Green near corner 3. He'll match it. Jordan Green, 35-25 here. We got a battle. The Cavs do not want to let this game get away too far.
No, they've done a great job. Every time they need a big shot, they've seemed to hit it. And they're just, as soon as you think the Redskins are maybe pulling away, Culver has other ideas.
Bryson Venice will check in here, it looks like, for Cole Jordan. Dayton Yeck checks in for Tegan Johnson. Venice has it up top. He almost lost it. Now he gets in the paint. Dump off to Chase Fletcher. Off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Venice. His putback is good.
That's a good play by Venice. Nice drive, nice dish, and ends up cleaning up the rebound.
McEwen pushes it forward to Jordan Green. He is unconscious. In and out. No good for 3. Last touch by the Redskins. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay here. Oh, man. And now Tegan Johnson will check back in, this time for Connor Leinhart, who will take a seat. Out of bounds play underneath their own basket for the Cavs. Caleb McEwen to take it out. He slaps the ball. Here comes the play. Up top to Jonas McEwen. Then to Drake Zorich. Man-to-man from the Redskins here. Last 30 seconds of the third. Cavs want to end this quarter on a high note here. Peterson has it. Stolen by Chase Fletcher. He's going to take it. Picks it up. Spinning around, trying to make a move on Caleb McEwen. Back out to Dayton Yeck. Oh, no. Yeck almost threw it away, but it's tracked down by Venice. Last 10 seconds, one shot here for the Redskins. McLaughlin has it past the volleyball line. He's attacking Jonas McEwen, crossing over. Pops it from 15 at the free throw line's no good. Rebounded by Tegan Johnson, and the call of foul. Is that in the act of shooting?
I think he was. He looked like he was.
Oh, man. Tegan Johnson with the presence of mind to just grab it and shoot.
Yes, that's a nice play by Tegan for sure.
Wow. So this will send him to the line to shoot 2 with 0.3 seconds to end the third. Today's game is brought to you in part by Howard's Marathon of Winamac, serving Pulaski County for 44 years. Call 574-946-6894 and ask for Howard or Dean. First free throw from Johnson is no good, as tonight's game is also sponsored in part by McGrath Refrigeration, a family-owned business since 1967, and your local Armstrong air dealer. Call them for all your heating and cooling needs at 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right. Johnson's second free throw rims out, and that will be the end of the third quarter. 37-25, the Knox Redskins lead the Culver Cavaliers.
It takes smart planning by a skilled expert to get you just the right heating, cooling, and energy-efficient system for your home. McGrath Refrigeration can install an affordable Armstrong air system that will cut your energy costs while enhancing your comfort. You'll see the difference in your first energy bill. Give McGrath Refrigeration, your local Armstrong dealer, a call today at 574-772-3575. That's 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right.
In 49 other states, it's just basketball. But this is Indiana. Stay tuned for more in-game action with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
It's hard to believe, but time sure does fly by. Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox are celebrating over 30 years of taking care of all of your insurance needs in our communities.
If I could turn back time.
And we're not going anywhere.
Stop in and see Jim and the crew at Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox.
Insurance you can count on from a business you've trusted since 1989.
Proud presidential partners of Western Reserve.
Back in John R. Nelson Gymnasium, Mitch Columbi along with special guest sports analyst Neil Minix. We go to the fourth quarter. 37-25, the Knox Redskins lead the Culver Cavaliers. And here's a three ball by Chase Fletcher to open things up in the fourth, 40-25.
That's a nice look. That's Chase's third three of the night.
Feeling good is Chase Fletcher, and now here's Braylon Jackson. Double came for the Redskins, and he throws it away. The D has been staunch for the Redskins.
Yeah, right there. They got him trapped in the corner, and I like Chase Fletcher over here being active, and they had nowhere to pass the ball.
So Miles McLaughlin will bring it forward. 40-25, the Redskins lead here. 7:20 to go in the ball game. Time is flying, and here's Miles McLaughlin picking up his dribble. Back up top to Chase Fletcher. Around the world to Cole Jordan. Then back to Miles. Man-to-man from the Cavs here. Here comes help. Miles drives. Dump off to Tegan Johnson. Back up to Chase Fletcher. Fletcher attacks, and they're going to call him for a travel. A little too quick there.
Yeah, I thought he was going to pull the trigger there, but I like the patience of him and not just because he hit one, didn't think he had to fire up another one and tried to make a drive right there and just shuffle his feet a little bit.
So the Cavs have some work to do here, down by 15 with 7 minutes to go. Jackson is pressured by Yek, and they'll call a reach in there on him. They have been a pest to the Cavs all night.
They have. I like this defense, and, that's one thing watching them on offense tonight. That's one thing Coach Breeden's done a great job with them this year of teaching the patience. Early in the season they're taking shots or they just didn't look in sync at all, and now offensively they're looking pretty good. And it's not just this game. It's been for a while.
And now the Redskins steal it. It's Miles McLaughlin laying it in. The Cavs are falling apart here, 42-25. Braylon Jackson has it to the near corner. Jordan Green, skip pass to Kayla McEwen, then to the right elbow. It's Colton Howard back up top. It's three ball by Braylon Jackson, no good. Rebounded by Kayla McEwen for another opportunity. Back to Braylon, then to Caleb. Entry pass to Drake Zorich to the low block. Turnaround shot off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Tegan Johnson. He hands off to Miles McLaughlin. Here comes Miles crossing half court. Crossing over, getting into the paint. Back up top, Chase Fletcher. Another three. No good, and rebounded by Braylon Jackson. Jackson across the timeline. Oh my gosh, he's going to shoot a three. A little too quick for me, but the Redskins will rebound it, and he gets it to Miles McLaughlin. Rebounded by Chase Fletcher, and here comes Miles. Back to Chase. Chase over to Yak, then to the far corner. Cole Jordan back up top to Miles. Miles, then to Dayton Yak, then to Chase Fletcher. Fletcher back up top to Tegan Johnson, then swings it over to Cole Jordan.
Got to like the patience of the Redskins up 17. And then Chase finds opportunity to drive and gets fouled.
You can understand where Braylon's thinking we got to get something going, but you're not going to get 17 points off 1-3. You got to take some time,
Yep.
Chase Fletcher, shooting 2.
So Fletcher will go to the line to shoot 2. We thank Farm Fertilizer for sponsoring tonight's broadcast. Call them at 574-867-2441. That's Farm Fertilizer, helping to move the bar on yield and crop investment returns. Fletcher hits the first of 2. Culver's Portside Marina is part of the broadcast. They can make sure your boat is ready for the spring and summer. Get your watercraft taken care of by Culver's Portside Marina. Call them at 574-842-5000. Fletcher's second is good, 44-25. It's getting away from the Cavs here, and the pressure has been there all night for the Redskins, as here's another three near corner from Kayla McEwen. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Tegan Johnson, and that's what the Redskins want. McLaughlin to the far corner, Chase Fletcher. Fletcher back up top, stolen by Jordan Green, and he'll dribble it out of bounds. It got away from him.
Yeah, telegraphed that pass a little bit, hesitated and threw it, and there's a nice read by the Cavaliers to go get it, but just couldn't stay in bounds with it.
Redskins get it in, coming up on 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Cole Jordan back over to Dayton Yeck. Yeck then finds Tegan Johnson, then to Cole Jordan near corner. Jonas McEwen on him. Here comes Chase Fletcher off a pick up top. Back over to Miles McLaughlin, then to the near side. Cole Jordan up top to Tegan Johnson, swings it over to Dayton Yeck. Now the far corner, it's Chase Fletcher. Fletcher picks up his dribble with Jordan Green on him. Back to Tegan Johnson, then to Cole Jordan, then to Dayton Yeck near corner. Entry pass to Miles McLaughlin. The double comes back to Dayton Yeck, then to Chase Fletcher. He'll pop another three, is no good. Tracked down by Tegan Johnson. Back up top to Chase Fletcher, and they're going to reset here. The Redskins have another opportunity.
That was a great rebound by Tegan Johnson.
Flying in out of nowhere. No one blocked him out.
Nope. He does a good job at going to get the ball. He reads it well and goes after it.
Miles makes a move on Caleb McEwen. Almost lost it. It'll go out of bounds. He believes it was last touched by the Cavs, but the officials say no. Cavalier basketball. 4:12 to go in the fourth. The Cavs need to make their move now.
Yeah, they got to, get some shots up quick, but try to still get good looks at the same time.
Near corner, it's Caleb McEwen. Entry pass to Drake Zorich. Back up top to Jonas McEwen. Swings it around. Jordan Green, far corner three. No good. Rebounded by Caleb McEwen. Up top to Adam Peterson. Swings it over to Jordan Green. Then to the far corner. Jonas McEwen. Entry pass to Drake Zorich at the low block. Skip pass. Near corner. Caleb McEwen. Three. No good. And rebounded by Miles McLaughlin. Foul will be called on the rebound, I believe, on, Drake Zorich, his first. 19-point lead for the Redskins here. If you're Redskin Nation, you're probably feeling pretty good right now.
Yeah, just got to take care of the ball, and be patient on offense. No need to rush anything and, try to close this out.
McLaughlin, back to Tegan Johnson, Cole Jordan, then to Dayton Yeck, now to Tegan Johnson, then to Cole Jordan. Up top to Chase Fletcher. Fletcher to Tegan Johnson. Johnson to Dayton Yeck near corner. Peterson all over him. Back up top to Cole Jordan. Swings it over to Tegan Johnson. Then to Miles McLaughlin. McLaughlin, Caleb McEwen on him. Between his legs. Back to Tegan Johnson. Then to Cole Jordan. Then to Dayton Yeck near corner. Yeck. Back to Chase Fletcher. 3 minutes to go in the game. Johnson then to Miles. McLaughlin then to Yeck. Dayton then to Jordan. Cole then to McLaughlin. Miles then to Dayton.
It's been a good possession for the Redskins. Wasting a lot of time here. If they can close it out with a bucket, it'll be a great possession.
The Cavs are trying to steal it, but Cole Jordan won't allow it. He gets in the paint, pops an 8-footer, no good. Saved by Tegan Johnson, and he gets his put back to go. So now a 21-point lead for the Redskins, 2:20 to go in the fourth. Adam Peterson finds it to Jonas McEwen, then back to Peterson, far corner to Jordan Green. Green, entry pass at the short corner. It's Drake Zorich who's doubled. Back to Jordan Green for three. No good, and tracked down by Tegan Johnson, a man.
He's been everywhere the last few possessions.
2 minutes to go here in this game. The Redskins are looking good here. Yeck will find it to Chase. Fletcher to Tegan Johnson. Back to Jordan. Cole over to Yeck. Then to the far corner. Chase Fletcher has it inside to Miles McLaughlin. Cradled that rock like he was a running back with the football and just lays it in.
That is a nice look by Chase. Saw him coming down the lane and, like you said, cradled it and took it to the basket and laid it in.
Athletic move by Miles McLaughlin, and here's a three by Adam Peterson, top of the key. No good, and rebounded by Cole Jordan. He's going to push the tempo here. One-on-one, Cole Jordan, Euro! Blocking foul called. He'll go to the line to shoot two. Peterson
called on the floor.
Oh. So on the floor, I think Redskin Nation thought it was on the line too.
Yep.
No basket, foul on the floor.
That's a nice take by Cole Jordan.
It was a great take.
It was. It's a nice move, and, took the ball up to shoot and just got fouled on the floor.
Braylon Jackson will check in here for Drake Zorich. Braylon can shoot the ball. It's maybe a little too late here, Neil.
Yeah, got a lot of work to do in the minute 24, that's for sure.
They tried to get it into Miles McLaughlin, and then a jump ball is called. Culver basketball now here.
Possession goes to the Cavaliers.
23 points. Man.
Yeah.
Got to get some shots dropping quick here.
They do, yeah. It's minute 16 down 23 points. They just got to keep playing hard.
Fading away, Jonas McEwen can't get it to go from 17. And it's last touch by the Cavs. The Redskins will have it here.
You know, as a coach, that's all you can tell them is, I know we're not looking at the score right now. We're just trying to win possessions and try to finish strong.
The Redskins beat the full court pressure. It's Chase Fletcher. Gets it to Cole Jordan, far corner. Back up top to Chase. He then gets it to number 13. That is Easton Carbine.
Yep.
Then to the near corner, Miles McLaughlin. Entry pass to the slashing Cole Jordan. A foul's called. The Redskins will move to 3-17 on the year after this win tonight. The Cavs will move to 2-19. Nice little confidence boost for the Redskins this portion of the season.
Yeah, with 2 games left this week, still a little work to do. We're heading into sectionals, but yeah, like you said, with being up 23 right now, with 2 teams with 2 wins each, it was a good battle for both teams.
So that was. I'm waiting to see. Yeah, it was on the floor. That's what I thought. No. Yeah, on the floor here. That was the 5th foul for Jordan Green of the Cavs, so he has to take a seat. And Colton Howard will check in for the Cavs. It's an out-of-bounds play underneath their own basket for the Redskins. Chase Fletcher needs to get rid of it. He does. To Easton Carbine, near corner. Back to Fletcher. Last 50 seconds of this ball game. Fletcher gets it to Connor Leinhardt. Leinhardt then to Miles McLaughlin. They're going to try to run this clock out here. Might as well. McLaughlin with Caleb McEwen on him. Little dance here as Caleb tips it, but McLaughlin stays with it. Easton Carbine, 3 far corners, no good, and rebounded by Caleb McEwen. Caleb crosses half court here. 20 seconds to go. He gets inside. A foul's called on the floor. It's on number 3, Chase Fletcher, his 3rd, as tonight's game is brought to you in part by Todd and Josh Lawrence of Lawrence Farms. We thank Todd and Josh Lawrence for supporting local high school sports. Adam Peterson will kick it up top to Jonas McEwen. Swings it over to Braylon Jackson, then back to Jonas. 3 ball by Adam Peterson is good. 48-28 is the score. The last 10 seconds as Miles McLaughlin will bring it forward here. The Redskins will pick up a big win over the Culver Cavaliers. 48-28 will be the final here. Big win for the Knox Redskins, much needed here in the latter portion, the last week of the regular season.
Yeah,
they beat the Cavs.
Yeah, that was a good second half by them, and just fighting hard the whole time. And Culver never gave up. The Cavs came at them, and they were able to close it out.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Todd and Josh Lawrence of Lawrence Farms. We thank Todd and Josh Lawrence for supporting local high school sports. Also, Zingo Express of Knox is a proud sponsor of tonight's action. Stop by Zingo Express at Knox and fuel up both you and your vehicle the Zingo Expressway. Well, we have some work to do still, Neil. We have to come up with our Stark County Co-op play of the game as well as our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game. We'll also break this game down, go through some stats. I don't think the listeners understand. Not only were you doing color commentary tonight, you were doing stats at the same time. It's tough.
Yeah, it was a little tough. Trying
put you on the spot tonight for your first time.
That's all right. Trying to do both, trying to give some insight to the game. But both teams came in here with 2 wins and 2 new coaches, and we knew it was going to be a battle, and it was for most of it. And the Redskins ended up pulling ahead in the second half, and they did a nice job down the stretch. Like I said, offensively in that fourth quarter, they were just patient, moving the ball around, and everything like that, and trying not to shoot the ball quickly and take good shots, and they did that and knocked down some free throws, and they were able to close it out with a 20-point win.
Well, a good win for the Knox Redskins. We'll take a break and come back for the Collins Insurance postgame show. For our sports analyst Neil Minix, I'm Mitch Columbi. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
When you are considering buying or selling a property, you can't be too careful. The forms, the regulations, the inspections. You need someone who is experienced to help you with the process. The professionals at Welcome Mat Real Estate are experienced in residential and agricultural, both important for our area. And they can help you with your 1031 exchange as well. Call Welcome Mat Real Estate at 574-896-5138. And a friendly hand will hold you as you work through your real estate transaction.
It takes smart planning by a skilled expert to get you just the right heating, cooling, and energy-efficient system for your home. McGrath Refrigeration can install an affordable Armstrong air system that will cut your energy costs while enhancing your comfort. You'll see the difference in your first energy bill. Give McGrath Refrigeration, your local Armstrong dealer, a call today at 574-772-3575. That's 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right.
The key to high-yielding crops is accurate and dependable soil testing. This is Andy Awald of Farm Fertilizers and Seeds. Having the right information to make the most profitable fertility decisions is what Image Services from Farm Fertilizers and Seeds is all about. We combine cutting-edge technology and computerized record-keeping with a common-sense approach to soil sampling and fertilizer recommendations. Whether it be by management zone for field-level applications or grid-based for variable rate applications, count on Image Services by Farm Fertilizers and Seeds for your soil service needs this fall.
Welcome to the Collins Insurance Agency's post-game show.
48-28 is the final as the Knox Redskins beat the Culver Cavaliers here at historic John R. Nelson Gymnasium. We have an opportunity now to talk with head coach of the Culver Cavaliers. It is Drew Mawson. Coach, the Redskins just did a really good job. We were kind of talking a zone trap, maybe the 1-2-2. They just did a really good job of pressuring your guards up top. But really, we talked last week, the shots weren't falling. Now it was just trouble getting shots off. Give us your opinion.
Yeah, like we talked about before the game, they're going to execute their stuff the right way. I got a lot of respect for Coach Breeden. He had his guys ready to go tonight, and like I said, they're getting better. I don't know if anybody from their sectional is listening right now, but they better look out because Coach Breeden's getting them ready to go, and they have I think a favorable draw for them. For us, really, it just came down to we didn't execute our stuff, and they were executing their stuff. If our guys don't come out and execute the right way, things typically don't go our way. I thought we played a little bit harder in the second half than we did last week when we talked about not playing hard, but we still didn't play hard enough overall for the whole game. And again, that just kind of comes down to our guys not being willing to do it, I guess. But yeah, they give credit to Coach Breeden and his team. They were executing on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, it seemed like both of you guys were kind of in a coaching battle. Some possessions you'd show up in 2-3, other possessions you'd flip to man. They did the same thing with that 1-2-2. They also showed, I think it was a 2-3 for a little bit as well. So really kind of a coaching battle going on. Of course, you two have some history between yourselves. I know you guys were chatting down there on the floor, but all in all, talk about some of the positives that your Cavs were able to fight through the adversity tonight.
Yeah, like I said, the second half we played a little bit harder than we did in the first. They started to run our offense a little bit closer to what I would have wanted them to do for the whole game, and we were getting better looks. But ultimately, that ball has to go through that orange rim. It just wasn't doing that for us, and it was doing it for them. So, typically when you make less shots than your opponents, things don't go your way.
Yeah, Coach, I think the difference in the game was we noticed you going from zone to man-to-man, and anytime you went to man-to-man, Miles McLaughlin looking to take advantage, and he's hard to keep in front of you,
yeah.
Just with his strength and athletic ability. So I think you guys, trying to switch that up, but what are your thoughts about doing that?
Yeah, Miles is, he's a freak athlete, isn't he? I mean, I didn't get a chance to watch him in football this year. I might need to get out there next year to see him. But yeah, we were trying to just contain him the best we could. Nothing against him, but he's 90% right-handed, and I'm sure he knows that, and I'm sure Coach Breeden wants him to work on his left hand. But yeah, he did a great job of just splitting our guys on defense, whether it was in our zone or our man. But yeah, when you're that athletic, sometimes it's hard to anticipate when he's going to go at what time. So yeah, give credit to Miles for doing things kind of a little bit off. He was being sneaky about when he was attacking, and it kind of kept our guys on their heels a little bit.
Yeah, I thought you guys had some good ball rotation, some good look at, from three-point line as well, and knocked some of them down. So that was a good job by you guys.
Yeah, again, I wish a few more of them would have fell. In the second half, I thought we did a much better job of running our offense against their 1-3-1. There again, things just didn't fall into the basket for us there in the second half.
I agree, and that's something I told Mitch. I said at halftime right now, Coach Mawson, he's asked what's going on at halftime, and I said he's teaching them showing them how to beat that trap right there, and you guys did do a lot better against it, trying to get the ball middle, rotated the opposite side a lot better in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, and it's something that I've seen Knox play 7, 8, 9 times probably, and I've watched them live probably 4 or 5 times at their place. So it's, I knew what was coming. It just, again, it comes down to execution.
Yep.
And if our guys don't come out and execute the stuff that we've worked on in the last 4 or 5 days in practice, getting ready for them, ultimately it's out of my hands at that point. So yeah, it was just halftime was just kind of reminding them what we've worked on.
Yep.
And getting them back to thinking about where they needed to be and the types of passes that we needed them to make.
Yeah, that's one thing we talked about as well as the youth of both teams, and it's going to come down to execution.
Yep, and again, give credit to Coach Breen. His team was just a little bit more ready to play tonight than we were.
You'll finish up your regular season this Friday against one of your cross-county rivals, the Bremen Lions. What do you know about Bremen?
They're big, they're strong, they're athletic, and then they have a kid named Chase Devine. So they're all that, and they have a kid averaging, I don't know what he's averaging this year, but he scored a ton of points, and he's a really good player. So we're going to have to be ready for some size, some physicality, which hasn't been something that we take very well up to this point in the season, and we're at the end of the season, so that doesn't bode well for us. But we're going to get after it in practice the next 2 days, hopefully, just to get ready for them. And then, yeah, we're looking forward to a good sectional over at North Judson next week.
Well, here at WKVI, we're not done with you yet, Coach. We will see you next Tuesday in the nest in North Judson as you start your sectional run against Elkhart Christian Academy. Did you like the draw?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's better than playing Triton, right? I feel bad for anybody that had to drew Triton. So yeah, we kind of dodged that bullet. We played Elkhart Christian early in the year. It was like a 6-point game. Both teams have played for 2 more months, so a lot of things have changed. So hopefully we just kind of show up and play well, and then who knows what can happen after that.
We'll enjoy buttoning up your inaugural season on Friday, and we'll see you next Tuesday for the fun.
Great. I can't wait to see you again, Mitch. Thank you.
All right.
Thanks,
Head
Coach.
coach of the Culver Cavaliers. It is Drew Mawson here in the Collins Insurance post-game show. Before we take a break and go to our Stark County Co-op play of the game, let's run down the stats. Who stands out tonight?
Yeah, for scoring for the Cavs, you have Braylon Jackson with 3, Caleb McEwen with 9, Adam Peterson with 6, Jonas McEwen with 4, and Jordan Green with 8. So nobody in double figures for the Cavs. For the Redskins, you had Chase Fletcher with 13, Cole Jordan with 12, and then Dayton Yeck with 1, Miles McLaughlin with 17, Bryson Venice with 2, and Tegan Johnson with 3. So, a lot of different players scoring for the Redskins, and that's what we talked about before the game. We know with Miles averaging 15 points a game, we said they needed someone else to step up, and you have 13 out of Chase Fletcher, a freshman, and Cole Jordan with 12 as a freshman. And then just the rebounding and stuff of, Tegan Johnson. He went a little stretch. I think he had 4 rebounds in about 4 possessions.
Yeah, literally.
And a putback, so that was good by him. It was one of those games where all the players, even if they weren't in the scoring column, had a lot of nice plays that contributed to the win. So a great team win for the Redskins.
Well, this is the Collins Insurance post-game show, as they are part of this broadcast, taking care of all your insurance needs. Jim Collins told me to tell you, call him anytime at 574-772-6844. That's Collins Insurance, supporting local high school sports. Our Stark County Co-op play of the game is up next, as we do thank them. They're part of this broadcast, your local agricultural cooperative that offers an array of service and support, including grain, agronomy, seed fuel, and LP Petroleum. Call 574-867-2411 to contact the Stark County Co-op. Finally, today's broadcast is brought to you in part by 5 Star. We thank them for supporting local high school sports and remind you to shop local. That's 5 Star. Where's it at, Neil?
In the Knox Mall.
Yes, sir, it is. We'll take a break and come back. Hopefully we'll get a word with the winning head coach, Jason Breeden. Definitely want to break this game down tonight. But, man, big win for the Knox Redskins as they beat the Culver Cavaliers 48-28. Our Stark County Co-op play of the game is up next.
It's hard to believe, but time sure does fly by. Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox are celebrating over 30 years of taking care of all of your insurance needs in our communities.
If I could turn back time.
And we're not going anywhere.
Stop in and see Jim and the crew at Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox.
Insurance you can count on from a business you've trusted since 1989.
Proud presidential partners of Western Reserve.
On the way home from the game, a deer jumps in front of your truck. And now you've got to get that truck repaired. Make it easy on yourself. Take it to Mark's Body Shop. Mark's has done expert auto body service since 1998 and will work with you and your insurance provider for collision repair, custom body paint, and insurance work. And all work guaranteed by owner Mark Schell. Mark's Body Shop, proud to support high school sports. 772-7003.
It's time for the Stark County Co-op Play of the Game. Let's return to the voice of WKVI Sports, Mitch Columbi.
Big win for the Knox Redskins here on the road at John R. Nelson Gymnasium. 48-28 was the final over the Culver Cavaliers. We're talking our Stark County Co-op Play of the Game. What are you thinking, Neil?
Yeah, watching the game, there's some plays on both sides that were, good plays. But I think the one that stands out, we both talked about it off air too a few times, was, when the Cavaliers were in that zone and you had Chase Fletcher looking to attack it. He did a great drive on the baseline. Help comes. He makes a nice pass to Connor Leinhart, and then someone closed on him quickly. He could easily went up with it. Instead, he makes an extra pass to Cole Jordan for wide open three, and he nails it. It just the good ball movement rotation from one side of the court to the other is probably stands out as our play of the game.
Several touches.
Yes, it was, and it was quick and good reads by two guys and making the right pass, and then Cole Jordan just ready to knock it down, and he did.
You almost, if you get a pass like that, you have to make it just to let them know I appreciate your work.
Yes, and it was, and he had a wide open look because, like I said, when Chase got that pass through to Connor, they just dropped on him, and when that happened, there was nobody on Cole, so he was able to make that shot.
Keener Construction is a proud supporter of all local high school sports. Call Chad Keen at Keener Construction today for all your construction needs at 574-806-1387. Let Keener Construction build you a home today. We now have a chance to talk with the winning head coach for the Knox Redskins. It is Jason Breeden here in the Collins Insurance post-game show. Coach, big win for you guys tonight. You had to feel good.
Yeah, to sum it up, winning definitely always feels better than losing, and I think our guys are really starting to understand that and taking the steps to make this happen much more often.
Yeah, you guys did a nice job tonight. We were up here talking. We really liked the trap that you guys came out in. It got caused some chaos on the offensive side for the Cavaliers, and then you guys read it well, did a nice job on the backside, and that led to a lot of offense for you guys early.
Yeah, I just thought we were a little too stagnant in our man-to-man defense coming out. I thought we were letting them control the game, so we wanted to just try to pressure them and take them out of what they want to do. I think that's the game of basketball. We want to do what we do the best we can, and we want to take the other team out of what they do the best we can, and I think we did that tonight.
You did. That's for sure. Early, that's what we both talked about, that you definitely took them out of their rhythm early and put some pressure on them. And you had a lot of guys. It was a good team win tonight, and that was the most complete game I'd seen this year probably.
Yeah, I told the guys after the game, we don't necessarily need everybody to be their 1,000% best on any given night. We just need, 2 or 3, 4 guys to step up. And, for example, tonight I thought Chase Fletcher stepped up with his outside shooting. I thought Cole stepped up being able to attack off the perimeter. I thought Connor Leinhart gave us just a lot of nice minutes running the baseline in our zone and just doing a lot of good things. And, I think this is where these guys are exceptional, is that, after this win, I scanned the locker room. Not one guy showed any signs of being upset or disappointed or anything. Even if they're disappointed in their performance, they were happy that the team won, and that's truly a good team effort.
You have Triton this Friday. You have 2 games to go for the regular season, actually, Coach. You'll see Triton, who we know is playing very well right now. What do you know about him?
Well, I know a lot about him because my former school being at Argus, we were next-door rivals to Triton. A lot of sectional battles head-to-head, so I know Jason and them quite well. They're normal Triton. I mean, they got a great program going over there, and they're sitting at 18-3. They're playing on Sports Michiana tonight. Maybe probably going to get 19-3 against Bremen. They're just typical Triton.
They're actually on Max 98.3 our other station. That's
also as well. Got to give a shout out to Max 98.3
Those are my
too.
guys. Those are my guys now. I got to step up for them now.
Most definitely. Triton's just normal Triton. They're going to have 3 or 4 good guards out there. They're going to pick you up, pressure you defensively. They're all going to be able to knock down shots and handle the ball. Not necessarily the most physical in terms of their body in size, but they play physical and make up for it. So we're going to have to do some things to take away a couple of their key guys. The Riffle kid's a great, outstanding three-point shooter. At the end of the day, this is why you play the games. You prep for them, and anything can happen.
You'll finish your regular season at home against Elwood this coming Saturday. And then I thought you got a really good draw. You don't have to play until the semifinal round on Friday. Some coaches say they like that. Some say they don't. They want to play right away. How do you feel about that?
I like it because, we are playing Friday, Saturday. If we were to play Tuesday, we're only get 1 day of rest and 1 day of prep.
Right.
Instead, we're going to have a few extra days of rest. We're going to have more time to prep, and honestly, we're going to keep putting in new things. I mean, that's what I've loved about coaching this team is, there are some teams when they have 4 or 5 seniors starting and playing a lot of minutes, maybe this time of year they're not really adding too many new things because they've kind of, reached their peak to a certain extent. We don't have any seniors. We've only got 2 juniors, so, the process is fun where we just continue to add new things and teach new things and keep getting better. So I love this team. Every day it's an enjoyment to go to practice. I think the guys enjoy it too. So any more time that I have with the team overall is good for me.
Coach, appreciate your time. No, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I was going to say, just, we watching you on the sidelines and stuff and watching the team, and that's what we were talking about, just the team atmosphere, just like tonight. It's such a team win. You got 3 guys in double figures. You have guys with rebounds and, different deflections and just everybody contributing. And then just watching everybody on the bench. They're all excited for everybody else and creating that team atmosphere that you've done this year. And it's you've done a great job at doing that. And you can tell watching it go forward as we watch throughout the season, them pulling for each other and therefore becoming a team together and playing better.
Most definitely.
Yeah, Coach, I appreciate your time. Thanks so much for coming up and talking with us. Big win for
Thanks,
head coach Jason Breeden of the Knox Redskins as they beat the Culver Cavaliers here at John R. Nelson Gymnasium. I'm not done with you yet. We still got to get our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game.
I'm not going anywhere. I can't see over top this railing.
You're
I
not
just
getting
look up
any
see
dirty
what's going.
looks yet, are you?
Not yet. No, we're good.
Not yet.
We're good.
We can stay on the air another hour.
If you want to, we can do it.
The Cavs may kick us out.
Yeah.
You guys are gloating now.
Have Brett bring us a hot dog or something. We can stay a little longer.
Right. Well, we'll go ahead and take a break. Here in the Collins Insurance post-game show, our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game is up next.
The Stark County Co-op has been a member-owned farm services co-op in Stark County since 1928. That's over 90 years, and they're still providing the same quality agronomy services to the farming community of Stark and surrounding counties. The Stark County Co-op is an LP and fuel provider. The Stark County Co-op purchases grain at both locations, Hamlet and Brems. You can reach them by phone at 1-800-782-3392.
Time to announce the Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game. Mitch?
Thanks, John. It's time now for our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game, given in memory of Ashley Derrickson, a 2008 graduate of North Judson Santerre High School who battled cancer throughout her high school career before losing that battle on December 12th of 2008. We'll tell you who's earned that honor after this word from 5-star.
5-Star, the largest meat and grocery store in the area, focused on quality, value, and customer service. The 5 stars in the name of the store come from 5 family members of the original owners serving in World War II, each one represented by a blue star on a flag hanging in the front window of the family home. That's why even decades later, 5-Star is known for its dedication to service. Now that dedication means savings for you. 5-Star, one of the We Care stores, the area's largest meat and grocery store, focused on quality, value, and customer service. Located, you know where, in the Knox Mall.
So who you thinking, Neil?
After going down, we talked about it. We'll have to get player of the game tonight to number 23, Miles McLaughlin. He ended with 17 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 steals. just, all night long, just putting the pressure on Cavaliers' defense, and was able to take care of business.
He also did a good job on the defensive end as well.
He did. He was in passing lanes and just everybody. Just a total complete team win tonight. And he'd be the first one to tell you, he can't do what he does without his teammates. And that you can tell they're all pulling for each other, and it's nice to watch.
Well, KVB's WKVI Sports will be back in action 1 week from tonight as we start our sectional run. We will be broadcasting a doubleheader from the Nest in North Judson as these Culver Cavaliers take on Elkhart Christian for Game 1, and the Oregon Davis Bobcats take on Triton for Game 2. We will be going live at 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central. That's right here on 99.3 FM and streaming throughout the world on WKVI.com. We also remind you to join us every weekend throughout the school year for the Saturday Sports Line, the longest-running high school sports show in Indiana, thanks to our very own Harold Welter. We go live every Saturday throughout the school year at 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central on 99.3 FM and online at WKVI.com. If you ever miss the Saturday Sports Line, don't worry. We remind you of the Saturday Sports Line replay every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central. Follow us on social media. We are on Instagram at WKVI Sports, on X at KVB Sports, and on Facebook at Sports to the Max for all Kankakee Valley broadcasting sports content. Final word from you tonight, Neil?
That's fun. Thanks for having me.
Of course.
I enjoyed it. Enjoyed watching both teams compete. Coaches on the sidelines in their first year were coaching right down to the final buzzer, and like I said, and enjoyed it. And thank you for having me.
Oh, so I'm glad we could have you. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I'm glad you joined us.
Well, thank you.
Our final in this one saw the Knox Redskins beat the Culver Cavaliers 48-28. We invite you to join KVB's WYMR. That's Max 98.3 FM with Rusty Nixon, as the Triton Trojans and the Bremen Lions are on our other station right now. So feel free to flip over to 98.3 next to finish off their game. As from all of us here at KVB, we thank you for listening to Indiana High School Basketball. For our special guest sports analyst Neil Minix, our in-game announcer John Thompson, I am Mitch Columbi. The tradition does continue. We are Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Thank you for listening to Indiana High School Basketball on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Sponsored in part by Coca-Cola, Culver's Portside Marina, L&D Farms, Farm Fertilizers, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Lawrence Farms, Mark's Body Shop in Knox, Zingo Express, Pulaski Memorial Hospital, Stark County Co-op, The Auto Park with locations in LaPorte, Plymouth, and Bremen, USW Local 9551, Collins Insurance, McGrath Refrigeration, Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack, Kankakee Valley REMC, Osborne Advantage Real Estate, Keener Construction, LAP Waste, Sideline Automotive, Howard's Marathon of Winnemac, and 5 Star. We'd like to thank our sponsors for their dedication in supporting local high school sports and helping continue the tradition on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Here's the three in the corner on the way! Yes! Yes! Big time three at a big time moment!